Alright, welcome back, guys. I am in the middle of working out how to build our area here for the new copper blast furnace, and this is what I've come up with at the moment, which I will explain here in a bit. Right now I'm just working out. I need to get the coke in here, which luckily we have this big coke area up here that's not really being used a whole lot right now. To be exact, we don't need any of this anymore. We can actually take that out and just run that over there, and then this coke is coming all the way down and over here for our steel. So I need to run it here instead of over there, because we need coke for the blast furnace as fuel. So we can just run this up, and I figure what we'll do, because that's kind of honestly stuck in there, is we'll just do this, and then that'll get our coke down there. We're gonna have it input. I actually didn't set up this part when I set this up, so now just copy these in for each of these. Alright, so that'll take care of getting the coke and the copper, which is going to have to come in. Well, it's coming in through the side as we normally would, but because of the CO2 that has to run through here, it was easier to do it with it outputting there. So I just need to get that finished up like that, and then we already have a CO2 line right here, so we will just have these two connect here, and then we will bring this one down, and yeah, that's gonna be a little bit of a pain, but we'll bring it down like this, and then we can connect it like that, and that'll get our CO2 out of there. And it looks like we have a lot of CO2, which is good, because that means all of our tree farms should be full and running, which means we get more wood, because we were rather low on CO2. So it's nice to see we actually got a decent amount of it now, and I should be able to copy this over here so we can have another one, but I want to get this first one filled out. We need to get the air compressors done. I've got them here, but I need to get the air filters made. So we're gonna do this. I don't know that we need two of these. How fast does this make? It makes 2 of them every second. And this uses 2 of them every 2 seconds. So yeah, we could actually do this if we wanted, and that would be enough. And we'll see if that's going to be enough to run these. That's every 4 seconds that it's going to need one. So maybe, just maybe, this will work. Which I guess, take this and move it to here. Alright, so we'll have the gold come in here, which, do we have enough room? Yeah, it looks like we do. Alright, so we'll just do this. We shouldn't need any more than yellow for that belt. I'll have to go around the steel there. And we're going to have to go over that. I knew that was going to do it. It does every time. And we'll change this out to a red one so we can get through there. Give me that Coke. Alright, and this is our gold, which we're going to run to right there. Alright, and then we just need to get the graphite in here, and we'll have that come in from the bottom here. We can do that. That'll get that all running. And we're just going to run this all the way over. It's just going to be easier than trying to deal with a train. Alright. And our graphite is right here. And so we'll just do this. Now, where in the world? There it is. Let's actually just do this. This will be an easier way of doing it. I need 2 more belts, guys. There we go. They can get the rest of that done. And we don't have... Put one of these here. There we go. Now that will make it so they can get that belt. How in the heck do I still have a rock out here? Give me that. Alright, so that'll get our graphite over here. And we can see if this is actually going to start working. While they get that done, we can go ahead and take out this. we're going to have come over here and then down, and we want it right there. Now, let me get Coke out of my inventory. We can go ahead and put that into there so they can start doing their thing. Now, the question is, are we going to have enough of our compressed air with 2 of these on each one? And we've got enough all the way down through there, and it's full up here. Yeah, 2 of them is more than enough for that. Good. Alright, now we're going to try to squeeze that right through here. Although that is going to be a bit of a pain in the ass. But we can do a blue one. And that'll actually get us all the way through there. Actually, I don't know why I'm doing a yellow. I should be doing a red. Alright, then we can have this come up here. This is going to get completely decommissioned. I'm just going to let what's running through there run at the moment. This is all going to come out, and we'll have that there, and we're going to tell this input priority from the top. That way if we get any through there, it will, and if it doesn't, it'll go the other way. And this will be done here relatively soon. So I'm going to go ahead and have these guys get rid of all of this. We're not going to need that anymore. Sure. Alright, now let's go take a look and see. We are full on carbon dioxide. Alright, well, that means we need to go take a look at the carbon dioxide tank, because we should be sending out any excess. And it may just be that we can't output enough of the excess, or I'm not outputting the excess. Oh yeah, we're pumping that into that gas vent as fast as we can. Alright, so we're going to take that out, and we're going to put it there, and that'll give us 2 gas vents for CO2. And we're probably going to need even more of them, so let's get that done. I think I'm making gas vents. I think they can bring them down here. I'm not going to say I'm 100% sure on that one, but we'll find out. Well, let's see how it looks on this side. So we're still full here. These are managing to run. And they're emptying. But these are not. So we definitely have way too much. Which is just kind of funny. We had no CO2 for the longest time. What are we doing power-wise? Ooh. We actually kicked the reactor on. Look at that. We actually managed to need the reactor. We might actually have to build the reactor bigger. Because we don't even have science running right now. Alright, so they... No. Let's see. And I'm going to go ahead and make 4 more of them. We're going to copy that, put it there. And now that should definitely get enough of that out of there. And we get 25 pollution for doing so, which is going to anger all of that over there. We may, honestly, since we're using up that CO2 and wait a minute, why is there no CO2 in that one? Okay, we gotta go figure that out. Give me a minute, I'll go check this out. I'll be right back. Alright, so it seems I just missed a stretch of CO2 pipe right through there. Everything else should have CO2. This poor thing just has no wood. But yeah, everything should now have CO2 and everything should be running. And we're actually low on fertilizer, it looks like, so we're gonna have to work on that next. Yep, we are running low on CO2, or on fertilizer now. But I think we might take like from here and build these out over here. Maybe we can still get a few more in there. Let's go take a look at our fertilizer issue over here. See what's holding up our fertilizer. How's our CO2 going? Hey, it's actually turning off and on now. Good. Alright, we've got plenty of ammonia. We're just not making enough of this stuff, and honestly, we can just do that. And I think we'll go ahead and do this as well. We'll go ahead and put 2 more of them in there. Where is my dirt? This filled in here. It's all green and nasty anyways, because we are polluting the crap out of this area. Alright. There we go. That takes care of that. So now we are not backed up on ammonia anymore. Hydrogen. Hydrogen looks like it's... we might actually need to do more of that, but we've got speed modules, so we can just throw them in there. For now, let's see. You're still not getting enough. And so let's copy this. Put that in there. And we're going to need that so it can connect to those. And then we need to get these in here. So we get our pellets in there. And we're going to need to upgrade that to a fast one. Which, honestly, why do we not just have one of these? Just pull that out as quick as it possibly can. Alright, we may have to do more hydrogen. Definitely looks like we do. Why can I never find my dirt? There's my dirt. We had 3 for 2, so we probably need 3 more of these, to be perfectly honest. So let's go ahead and get 3 more of these put in here. Don't I have a... yeah, that. How about you guys just come and fill that right on in there for me? That's too close. Oops. Hold on. That needs to be there. There we go. Much better. Alright, and then we can just copy this one. Paste it in right there. And what in the world are you trying to do here? Oh, that's from when I messed it up. Got ya. Alright, so there we go. That should give us more hydrogen. We just need to get the steam pipe done, which we don't have enough steam. So we're going to have to deal with getting more steam into this system, which we can either use electric boilers or we can use regular boilers. We could possibly even tap off of the reactor up there, but we already have coke right here, so it'd make a lot more sense to just put in a regular boiler right there. And I'm not going to make any new ones because we have our old decommissioned area. Basically, it's not completely decommissioned, but we have our old steam area over here that's not really being used at all. So I'm just going to come and take like these three out of here. Not even worried about the engines, and I will go use those so we can make more steam. And the more CO2 we're getting and the more fertilizer we get made, that's the more trees we get. The more trees we get, the more ethanol we make. So all of this is good. Alright, so where are those 3 boilers? And we can just set them up right like that. We have a water pipe running right here. I can run that over and down here. That'll give us water for our boilers. And then our burning inserters we put right there. And then we just need to connect to here. There we go. And that'll give us some steam for that system, which it looks like those 3 with what we already had isn't even enough, so I may have to go and grab some more, but we'll let this start filling up just a bit. It looks like we're doing decent on ammonia and possibly decent on fertilizer. Let's go take a look up here at the trees and see how they look. There's a long walk out in the wilderness to check these out. Alright, so we got fertilizer in there now. And they're staying full, so we'll just leave that the way we have it for now. Check back up on it again later, but I'm figuring that this should be good. We're full up on... We might actually want to run some more of that, but we're full on petroleum. We don't have a lot of light, but we're full on heavy. These are full of heavy up here as well. Although that one's not. But I may need to take a look at this and see if we can turn that off. Because whenever we have oil coming in, which I guess isn't a problem, we don't have oil right now. But whenever we have oil in here, we want to keep that running. And I also forgot that I want to put these here as well. I don't need that there anymore. Alright, so we're going to put those there. And then we're going to put our productivity 3s in there so we get as much out of that as possible. Even though these are the dilute bitumen stuff, I looked at the wrong one, yeah. These are full of oil and we're not getting any in. So we may need to set up a way of turning these off if we have oil, which we could do multiple ways, but I think the easiest one is just going to be to check if there's any oil in here, and if there is, to stop these from inserting coal into them. I think that'll be probably the best way of doing that. And I may put productivity modules in those as well. The other thing is, what I could do is I have this one set that if we have any excess in there, to send it down to here. But what we could do is set up do I have one of those things on me? Yeah. I'm thinking that if this is greater than 20K, give me... Actually, I could just do it that way. Input count. And then I could set this to 22K, I think. That's going to stop that. I'm not 100% sure this is going to work, but this might just work. Let's see. So then we do from here to here, there, into the back of there, and to there. We take that one off, and then we set a green one from here to there. And that says if we're greater than 22, which we're at 2.5 there. Wait a minute, that's... do I gotta have that the other way? Mode of operation, enable, disable. So enable the pump if the heavy oil... Oh no, that's not going to work. It needs to be to enable it if it is greater than... No, wait a minute. This is supposed to be sending this down through here to go into this system. But we don't want it to go through there if this one is full. Which it, currently is. So I did that wrong. So we actually should set it... Oh, wait a minute. I think I need the blue one, actually. Do I need the blue one? No, because I need a... like an if-then type of thing. I think I need 2 of these. think that's where I screwed this up. I do believe we want to take that one off of there, and we want to put it onto this one, and we want to set that. We basically want it the same as that one. Greater than, but we want it for only 2K. And for this, we are going to set it, and we'll just use that pink. Well, for this, we'll just use red. And then we'll set this one as well to red and a 1. And then we can do that. And then we set this to red. And it'll only turn this pump on if red equals 2. Now, how are you giving me... Oh, wait a minute. It's not if it equals 1. If it's... Hold on. Let me think. This one... I need this one backwards. Right? Right. Oh, give me a sec. Let me think. Hold on. I gotta get my brain to get the right formula. 1 sec. Okay. Took me a second. Figured it out. I'm wanting to know when this one is low and when this one is high. So therefore, I need this one set to, if it gets below 20K, then it can give me a 1. And then this one is if it's over 2K, it gives me a 1. So only if we have enough here and a low enough amount here will then this pump turn on. And that's the way we want it. So we got that done. Now let's go take a look at this reactor. See how it's acting. Alright, so temperature is at 539. We're putting out steam. And it's starting to cool down, but our accumulator is up. So therefore it's not going to put in another fuel. And we actually have gone through 22 uranium fuels, so I think it might be time to expand this a bit. If we have ran through that much fuel already. But we still have more than enough. We've still got 52 down here, which that is set to the wrong thing. I need to fix that. This is what worries me, is that radiation shielding. But that means that the centrifuge recipe for getting the stuff out of here we need to get done soon, which is going to give us 1 to 2 uranium-238, 1 to 2 lead scrap, 1 to 3 steel scrap, and a little bit of concrete scrap. So we'll have to do a whole thing setting up this. As of right now, it's not a major thing, because the only thing it's really holding is that's important to us is the lead. And how much lead do we get from one scrap? Lead. So it takes one scrap to one ingot. So if we get 1 to 2, that'll give us 1 or 2. Alright, let's take a look and see. Alright, so this finally got done. So we can take that out. And I can go ahead and have the bots just clear this entire area. Well, not like that. We can have them take every bit of this out of here. We do not need that anymore. We do need to get power to there, so that's fine. And it looks like we have filled up our copper coming through from here, so that's good. And I'll keep an eye on this and see if we need to build another one of these, and if we do, I'll just copy and paste it over there. We may end up with 2 or 3 of them, but it looks like we're actually good on copper again for the moment. Just want to check and see how the power's doing. Yeah, we're not doing terrible. Our accumulators... Oh, we're just building up that. Okay. So, let's go... Yep. Our circuits have built back up. Alright, and we're going to go ahead and start another science thing, which is going to be our cosmic analysis, because that goes with our rocket, and that's what we're going to be working on after we do the uranium fuel processing. Then we're going to get that started. We do have one more mining productivity that we can do before that, so I need to get that researched as well. I'm gonna basically sit here and keep an eye on this for a little bit and see how well we do with keeping up with our science here. See if there's anything else that I need to get expanded, and keep an eye on the copper over there, see how it does. And I will see you guys next time, and we'll set up our uranium fuel thing, and maybe even work on the reactor a little bit. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.